Right, so welcome back. Um, so for any that actually got to the end of the last one, yeah, I should just start saying this instead of just letting it pop up. I think it pops up, but there's a little I for the entire thing. Should really be saying that more often. But yeah, anyone that got to the end of the previous one, yeah, about that cut. Turns out I ran out of space. But there was no combat or anything, it was just more story, so... The Drakari took the sun. I ended up doing an exterminatus on Rykad. Unfortunately, the cult was too big. It was basically becoming a demon world. Needed to go. Actually, do they have anything to say? Yeah, not really. So, welcome to the Furibundus System. I completely forgotten what it was called. Don't look at that. Where did they come from? Why haven't you noticed them before? Could this be the work of Conrad? Yeah, well, in any case, on my order, all stations ready for void combat.
Time to earn your keep, crew.
Alright, let's go. Space combat. Boats. You have engaged the enemy in space combat. Battles in space and on the surface of the planets work quite differently from one another. In space combat, the battlefield is separated into 3 zones marked by various degrees of brightness: acceleration zone, mid-movement zone, and the end movement zone. Ships travel at high speeds even during combat, which is why both your ships and those of your enemies must move a certain distance each round. You can only end your turn once your ship has traversed this minimum required distance upon entering the end movement zone. To move the ship, click left mouse button on any accessible cell on the battlefield. Once you do, you will see a hologram of the ship that will allow you to evaluate the efficiency of future attacks and actions from that position, just as you would in regular combat. Click left mouse button again to confirm your choice and command the ship to move. Alternatively, you can click right mouse button to remove the hologram. And go here and fire broadside. If I go there, that's in range, so I can... Ah, no! I had something. Your ship is equipped with a variety of arsenals which differ in terms of range of fire and offer you a variety of ways to assault your opponents. The ship can attack with each of its weapons once per turn. Note, these can be fired as the ship moves, as attacking does not end the ship's movement. Each of your ship's weapons has a separate attack action on the panel at the bottom of the screen. You can click on an attack's icon to view its firing arc and consider what position on the battlefield would be most advantageous to your ship. Select an action on the panel at the bottom of your screen to attack an enemy with, then click left mouse button on the enemy ship. Each turn you can use each of the ship's attacks once. Maneuver your ship in battle and attack with different weapons to make the most out of your ship's capabilities. What did I do? I restarted shields. Oh, well, sort of.
Cannons, open fire.
In the ship's defenses, some ships are protected by shields. To deal damage to such an enemy, you must first pierce their shields. 2 shield arrays cover the ship's sides. 1 protects its bow and 1 to its stern. When facing an enemy ship equipped with shields, choose your angle of attack wisely and direct your fire to the side where the shields are weakened or completely depleted. Note that enemy shields recover each round. The rogue trader's flagship is likewise protected by shields. If an enemy attacks you from the side where the shields are weakened or depleted, the ship will take damage. The flagship's damage shields do not recover at the start of the next turn. Instead, they can be restored using the Restart Shields action on the panel at the bottom of the screen. Restarting the shields reduces the flagship's combat efficiency on its next turn. It will have reduced movement, speed, and firing range.
With the force of a supernova.
So, what if I just kind of, flee?
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
I'm pretty sure I did take damage there. Pity. Ooh, not quite.
Fire at will.
Yeah, we're so close. You lucky bastard. That's not a very smart move. Broadside.
Salvo!
Do as we go here.
Engage the engines.
I kind of want to ram it. Yes, we shall ram.
We are exposed. I have missed this feat.
We win by ramming. Enemy attacks can penetrate your shields and damage your ship's hull. This damage remains after the battle is over and must be repaired. Open the void ship management screen, okay, to make repairs to your ship. Use scrap to repair your ship and restore its hull integrity. Scrap can be found well explored in star systems, collected after certain space battles, or purchased from merchants affiliated with various factions. Go. I think we should do just... Oh. First, I think I should repair. Ah, reduction, damage reduction and bonus. Hmm. Ah, interesting. Now we are here, so let's check out this dead world. All we got from is experience. Ah. Now, pray tell, what do these people at Drisus think? Ah. The Vox channel clicks, and after a brief pause, a dry, low voice hails you. Hmm. Hmm. Man, I gotta think of how to do that. What is your squadron doing here? From where do you source the components you sell? I would like to take. I want to take a look at the catalog of components available for purchase. Hmm. Yes. It is some lovely stuff. Truly. I shall be taking everything. Hmm. We now have components. You have received new equipment for your ship. To install it, open the void ship management screen from the panel on the right. Double click left mouse button on the equipment's icon or hold left mouse button and drag it to the desired location. Hmm. Slightly more speed for worse acceleration and braking. I mean, I'll still take it. Ah, torpedoes. Gladly take that. And another lance weapon. Ah, it's the same one that I have, and I'll be taking it regardless. It's just the pirate trophies. Not really gonna do much. Oh well. Right, on to Footfall. Yes. Oh, Adira needs levels. I thought I did that. Apparently not. So there are two ways when I basically the end. There are two things I could have had a massive fanfare, which you will find that one on an earlier one. When I'm being part of a rogue trade's retinue. That's what mate chose. Meanwhile, I chose to arrive incognito. Who's Commandeer? They aren't.
Hey, newcomers! How's this for a warm welcome? You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Are you ready to die?
Lovely. Abelard. I would like you over there, Pascal. If you would. Agenta, if you wouldn't mind, with Idiota. Idiota can't get over there, so Idiota will go there. Actually, no, she'll go there. Please go there, and that just leaves Archibald. Please go next to Idiota. I love how it's not a an ambush, even though it's just like they're using auto pistols.
Let's make it quick. Hold
Time
on.
to slaughter someone.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Oh right, I don't have Heinrichs.
Ugh, my ears are ringing.
Faith without deeds is lost, is a prey. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Now. Let's do that. And light up that group over there.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
There we go.
Let's get to it. Let's
I'm
get
here,
to it.
maggot. Don't touch me.
Faith shields
Oh,
me.
she has a name.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
What if we go here?
I'll do it.
Go,
In the name
Argenta.
of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Yeah, because it's free.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. Each strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Ah, should have popped that. Ah, well.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, dedicated.
Here's what we're gonna do.
On it.
Abelard. Now we're gonna make things easier for Abelard. Go. Yeah, you can judge this bitch. Let's go.
Target well struck. Just a minor set.
Ow.
I will do my duty. Your end was inevitable. It will be done. I took care of this one.
We do that, then we charge.
One fewer target. Victory is imminent.
And then we just start walking around.
Will rule the stars themselves. Reduced to dust. It will be done. A tactically sound approach. Dominance achieved.
And then, oh my, would you look at this? 18 movement, it's still got 3 left!
Follow my lead.
So those shotguns were a bit of a worry, but then not really.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omnissiah condemns you.
It's
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's death.
alrighty. That went well. The shivering young servant looks up at you with horror in his eyes. Protect me! They killed. Does this kind of thing happen often around here? Shooty, yes. Attacks on nobles, not very often. Why?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying Stalker, but there are times in the game where I'm just like, why? I'm so scared I don't want to go forward. Come take a look at this.
Okay.
I'm like shitting myself, like, oh my god, what the fuck am I gonna have to deal with? Especially flesh tearers, like they kind of like literally every.
What the fuck in the world?
Bloodsuckers, sorry.
The fuck in the world is doing in Chernobyl?
Yeah. What is it? Literally every time one of them show up, I immediately pause the game and lower the difficulty because they are both basically imagine the Predator, where it like basically lunges out at you, slaps you, then goes back invisible. What is it? And runs around. Also, it is tanky as a motherfucker. They can take like 8 shotguns on the lowest level. So I usually just like shoot things, so I just
Oh, hold on. Forgot my drink. Righto. Fear not, young man. We took care of the attackers. Do you know who they were? Your lordship, those guys were envious. That's what I'm telling you. They're scared of them. Not even Liege Sakara. He glances around, like he's expecting more bandits to appear. Go and report this to the Liege. Yes, I'm sorry, your lordship. I'll go report to the Liege. They killed my lord. This is terrible. Yes, loot time. Oh, I can loot her. Do I have any shotguns? Yes, I have 11, so those can go to cargo as well. I don't have a combat shotgun, or do I? No, I do not, so that will come to me. Add to inventory. This works. Yeah, I've got 11 of those. I don't think I have one of those. No, I've got a flak chest plate. Yes, collect all. I think that was everything. Oh, no, this group over here wasn't collected. There's a combat.
Is there money to be made?
Okay, so levels. That's Abelard. I am a master tactician. Yes. Complete. Abelard. No, that's would be more. You're definitely not that. No, you're a Vanguard. Oh. That's kind of funny. A bounty hunter? Right. No, you're definitely more arch-militant the way that I'm playing you. Whole thing with the arch-militant is the whole thing is versatility, but yeah. Oh right, I don't have a fan. I mean, we've passed the hottest part of the day, so there's that. Yeah, we'll go bounty hunter. You will go grand strategist. And I need to finish leveling you up. Actually, where was it? Yeah. Okay, so we'll have it either be an assassin. Because why not? Sounds funny.
I always have a backup plan.
Well, return to the voice ship to heal up, Basically, get rid of the fresh wound. And now to return. Back to Footfall. Ah, right. Heinrichs has unfortunately left us. He had a thing to do here. Right, for being an Inquisitor, or near to, I kind of like the guy. Okay. Bloody Admech.
I always keep my options open.
The hunched tech priest stares at you unblinkingly. A breathing mask conceals its gaunt features. The skin on his hands is of a sickly grey hue, while his augments show signs of combat damage and are plated in black chromium, giving him a general air of lugubriousness. So, lugubriousness. Yeah. Initiating identification procedure. This unit is identified as Logis Opticon 22 and is a fully authorized representative structure part of the Cognizance fleet and the priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Access has been granted to the following options: information exchange, strength of diplomatic links, trade deals to locate donations. Initiating official grading procedure for esteemed high value visitors. Glory, success to House von Valancius. A Bite-Harric aura begins to flow from the scratched vox attached to the tech priest's chest. Requesting information exchange regarding contractual obligation Logistica Theta. Pascal and Opticon 22 exchange glances and a short series of Bite-Harric signals before bowing their heads in satisfaction. Opticon 22's head bows noticeably lower than Pascal's. I received an invitation to a meeting. Confirmed. I wish to discharge, reciprocally validate the mutual contractual obligation designated Logistica Theta. Under the contractual obligation in question, 34.761 Terran cycles ago, the exploratory Cognizance fleet received from representatives, authorized units of the von Valancius dynasty, a volume of high-grade promethium equal to the fuel capacity of 6 Tantillion void tankers. The stipulated payment reciprocal offering from the Cognizance fleet can be made to von Valancius assets at the current time, after which the contractual obligation will be fulfilled, achieved, archived. Confirm your status regarding the acceptance of payment reciprocal offering. I confirm I am willing to accept the payment. Wait, you waited 30 years to pay up? Execution of payment reciprocal offering is in accordance with the specifications of the contractual obligation. Allocation of assets from the holdings of the Cognizance fleet was initiated when the tankers reached its main squadron 14.095 terran cycles after the initial transaction. The allocation process concluded 2.663 terran cycles later. Transportation of assets to the Furibundus System took 16.862 terran cycles. Final delivery of assets to Footfall took 0.331 terran cycles. What payment can I expect? Universal Mobile Orbital Deployment Extractiums, Asa Arida Processing Complexes. In the quantity stipulated in the contractual obligation, each unit has undergone a cycle of maintenance liturgies and has been assessed for conformance to the sacred template construct. I confirm I am willing to accept the payment. The request has been accepted. The sacred machines will be loaded into the hold of your vessel. The contractual obligation Logistica Theta is concluded. The Cognizance fleet thanks House von Valancius for its cooperation. I want to make a trade deal. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm already... Hello. Okay, that's doing nothing for that body. Next thing is to try for another cross breeze. Oh, bugger that, I suppose. Open! The hell? Oh, it's a Weber. Right. A precise las gun. Neat. Ah, come on. I feel it would be good. I really shouldn't be looking this far down. We're taking that. Yeah, we're taking that. We need some cargo. We'll be taking some Sims too. Ooh, so close. They'll finish it off. Ah, I need level 5. I need reputation 5. I'm gonna have to hold off the rest of that. Okay. I do have rank 3 reputation with the Explorators. So that's good at least. Cargo. Split. Let me hold on to 2.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Oh, hello. Only booked by the author. Yeah, alright.
Just as I planned. Keep your wits about you.
Ragman? Ooh, we got some goods here. Huh. Interesting.
Let us not dawdle.
Oh yes, let's go talk to the bureaucrats.
I always have a backup plan. That's how it's done. This could be an opportunity.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. Pascal, I have a thing for you.
I always keep my options open.
Okay, it's now time to enter Footfall proper. Guess the shadow cores are next.
The Shadow Quarters. When I was last on Footfall, I used to take my weapon and wander this area, anticipating an encounter with a mutant or a bandit.
Why are your recollections of this so blue? And the more you talk about it, the darker the blue becomes.
Well, Argento? Ah, something happened.
Is there money to be made?
Yeah, I guess that's not a ladder. Hello? Okay, so there's definitely a way. Oh, right, is this combat encounter?
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Show them no mercy.
Alright, so, Abelard. Yes. So... Wait for you to get into his face. Agenta... Oh, you're right there. Because you're going to be moving so early, I have you there. Idiot, Pop you there. Let's go right there. Cassia there. Get an Archibald slot. He's so late. No. So yeah, because you're going to be all the way there, yeah, you can stay right there.
If I may,
Yeah, we got the front line going there. Ah. It's a bit funny, but
me.
doable.
If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
We'll pop that there. Ah, damn it. Okay, should have put the front line over there for Argenta to hop to I bind. That one's on me. She's just so dealing the poor bastard. Yeah, I should have put the front line over here. So, you know, I'll pop the move over here. Yeah, I should have popped that first, but oh well.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's try a few things. First, we hit ourselves up with the word of the Emperor. I'm gonna aim for the opening.
Was that you? Or
Here we go. Let's make it quick.
Ow.
the body?
Show me what you've got.
What the hell do you do there? Okay. Right, so
I will do my duty. One fewer target. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
And we charge that Cinder.
Grey hair, sure hand.
Who can you hit? Oh, you can hit Cinder. Cool. So we're gonna hit up Cinder. I gotta do this. I'm gonna pop another exploit on Cinder.
Running binary probability analysis successful.
Out of my way.
Ha!
I am ready for whatever comes.
Why can I not? Oh, stunned. Babylon is out. No. I can still hit him up with one of those. Yes.
Accept your lot.
I got one enemy. Yes. And what the hell is shoulder to shoulder?
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
I'm gonna go here just to do
My place
this.
is at the fore.
It's as good as done. Another enemy down.
Excellent.
Hold on.
Scared yet?
Let's get to it.
Do not dare ask. Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Yeah, still stunned.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
The undesired significant value.
It's nothing. Stop it!
Let's get to it.
My prescience has failed me.
Ah! It's Archibald's turn. Let's go. Just outside. Yeah, it doesn't hit behind.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Forth on Valencius! Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. A tactically sound approach.
This is just all kinds of stupid.
At your beck and call. My place is at the fore.
Request approved. Running binary override.
They got exploits, still got exploits. That almost kills him.
My vow is to serve.
Ah, no, it does drop him.
Don't let your guard down.
Hello, friend.
Reduced to dust.
The hell is this? Medium armor? Yeah. No, I want to keep that. We flick over to Argenta. Wait, no, it's a hammer. Abelard. What is hush? For strength bonus cells. Okay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Yeah. So apparently there was a thing there that I picked up where yes, okay.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Huh. I guess we can't talk to him. Right, okay, so they're a rebellion unit. Well, we can't have that.
Always keep your eye on the prize. peculiar thing. Keep your wits about you.
No idea what's happening here.
I always keep my options open. I always have a backup plan.
Now, where's the Adeptus?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Wait, that's where it is. Ah! My guess is that's that hideout. Ah, from the bar's entrance. Okay. So, not here.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Success is the only outcome I accept.
Ah, I missed a couple of things.
Is there money to be made?
Oh my, this place has so many colors. Every shade I can imagine is floating in the air.
Colors, you say? Next she'll be asking us to take her on a tavern crawl. Spare me.
Pay attention.
There be loot here.
Let us not dawdle.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Ah, a named person. The flabby man in worn clothes is sighing sadly over a glass of murky booze. Only when he looks up at you do you notice his eyes. Large, piercing, and full of sorrow. A stark contrast to his unkempt appearance. You look deeply despondent over something. What happened? Gordy sighs heavily. Here I go again. Pouring my heart out to have you disappear in 10 minutes just like everyone else before you. But alright. Here is a story of Gordy Skatov, the unluckiest historian in the Imperium. I was born 2 sectors away from here. My family was quite influential, which allowed me to dedicate myself to my great passion, the history of the Imperium architecture. I spent a number of years studying every scholarly work there was to find on this art, and then, once I had inherited my family's fortune, I traveled and documented the development of architectural thought on different worlds. Until one day, oh, that is cursed day. Until one day, I came into possession of something quite special. Gordy pulls what looks to be a book or an album with the homemade leather cover out of his bag. Both the pages and the binding look well worn. Here it is, my undoing. This is an authentic booklet titled Divine's Design. One of the thousands of printed centuries ago, in the time of Footfall's construction. Footfall's founder, Lord Possumus, was obsessed with this creation's grand future. This booklet describes in detail what Footfall was meant to become upon completion. Dozens of asteroids turned into glorious palaces and temples, massive bridges spanning the void itself, and the marvelous flying buttresses. The archivolts of the exterior arches, the elegant arrangement of balusters, and the interior. Polyphores 10 stories tall and more than a kilometer long. Cyclopean light tubes that catch the light of Furibundus and use it to brighten the holes in the hearts of the asteroids. Stained glass windows and mosaics, bas reliefs and statues. Engrossed in his own description, Gordy stands up and starts tracing the outline of arches and galleries with his hand. Idir blinks sleepily, barely suppressing a yawn, and starts looking around with a bored expression. Can't wake up listening. Emerging from his reverie, he catches himself, blushes slightly, and loudly flops back into his seat. I apologize. I got carried away. But you must understand how deeply an inspiration this booklet left on me when my young self picked it up. I simply couldn't think about anything other than Footfall. I was ready to give my life just to see this incredible station. And of course, no matter how hard my friends and loved ones tried to dissuade me, I still gathered all my savings and set out on a journey. It is not easy feat to cross two sectors, especially from a common citizen, albeit one who has resources at his disposal. I had yet to change one ship. After another. At times being forced to stay on transfer worlds, waiting for a vessel headed in the right direction for warp disturbances to subside. The voyage took me a total of 107 years. In real space time, of course. For me, it was much less than that. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 or 35. And then, after all those years, having spent all my savings, I reached my dream. And what did I see? A dump in place of exquisite portico. Metal entrails clinging to the columns. The marble tiles built by paupers to use as cladding for their hovels. It's been a dozen years since I came here. I still haven't recovered from the shock. I had suspected that not everything from the booklet would exist in reality. But I never expected to see Footfall in such a sorry state. It is like stumbling upon the horrible, decomposing corpse of your beautiful beloved. But if you're an architectural historian, what happened to Footfall not part of its history? Gordy strokes his goatee in thought. Yes, Footfall's current appearance. Slums fused together with the remains of majestic palaces. So the unique phenomenon. It would be curious to observe if other places have taken after it, thereby solidifying it as a new style of architecture, or if it still remains an local oddity. My word, you certainly know how to provide an unexpected perspective on things. Be that as it may, I just wanted to say thank you for hearing me out. Over the dozen years I have spent on Footfall, not one person has hung around long enough to listen to my story to the end. Such a delight to have shed everything that's been weighing on my mind. I'm poor as a church mouse, but I still have something to offer you as a token of my appreciation. After studying the booklets thoroughly, I discovered something interesting. A ciphered message scattered throughout its pages, taking the form of a riddle. It describes certain places of interest on Footfall. I believe it is the work of the booklet's creators. What if these riddles lead to something? A wondrous discovery. I will gladly share what I've been able to learn with you. Have you not tried to make this wondrous discovery for yourself? I have, of course, but I am an old man who is blind in one eye and can barely move his legs. I never found anything, but that does not mean there is nothing to find. Alright. Tell me about the places these riddles lead to. The first location from the riddles isn't far from here. It's a bridge that I was supposed to go through the center of this district and into the void towards the neighboring asteroid. Only a couple of its spans were built, and even those lie in ruins. Still, if the cache survived all those years, it is there somewhere. The second location is the lantern of the great cathedral. A lantern is a small tower on top of the dome. You've seen Footfall Station, haven't you? The whole atrium is just the nave of the former little citadel. The Lich's entire so-called palace could have fit inside what was meant to be naught but a single room. The great cathedral, had it been built, would have been even bigger. But alas, its construction was just getting underway when the rain died and the work stopped. The lantern from its dome, however, had already been built and survived. It was brought inside the atrium and dubbed the Chapel of St. Drisus the Warrior. And that's all I know. I wish you luck on your search. I must take my leave. Good luck to you. Interesting.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Keep your wits about you.
The burly woman with a wealth of fiery hair is in the process of tinkering with some unknown device that is clinking melodiously. She has a rough looking implant in place of her lower jaw. As you approach, the implant begins to move as if independently of the rest of her face. Welcome to the Adeptus Amaseka, sir. What can Octavia get you? Amasek, low, something more interesting? Octaviana freezes in place. It can't be. Are you Sister Argenta? The Sister Argenta? The one who has the worst scum of Footfall shaking in their boots? The whole station is talking about you. And here you are. In the flesh. In our humble Amasekas. It's been one thing after another lately. I figured I was due for some me time. Give me a splash of local leech, would ya? Octaviana looks at you closely, then takes a bottle from a shelf and uncorks it. The transparent, pungent smelling liquid quickly fills the glass that sits between you. Let's take a look at it. What the fuck am I drinking? The glass contains a liquid that is clearly made from spent promethium. This is moonshine, virtually unfiltered, that quickly blows the drinker off their feet, and, when imbibed regularly, turns their liver into a bubbling sponge. Sure attempt to poison me. Octaviana raises her brows. Pardon me, but you were the one who asked for the local hooch. It's the best homebrew you can get from the tech riffraff on the lower asteroids. Locally produced, high octane number. Footfall's got no greenhouses or fruit orchards, sir. The people here get by with what they have. Bugger it. Let's drink it. Hey, I succeeded. The liquid burns your tongue, then your throat, then your stomach. It takes your breath away. But after a few seconds, Warmth spreads throughout your body, and your head feels a little lighter than usual. Octaviana clicks her tongue in approval. Neat. That's the second time I've seen a noble drink the octane blend without wincing. I won't offer you any more. Just got the thing set aside for such an occasion. Oh, bloody hell. Octaviana grabs a dusty, unopened bottle from under the bar and a clean glass. The amber liquid splashes the crystal walls as she adds in a couple of black pebbles. The soft, spicy aroma tickles your nostril. You said I'm the second person to drink that octane blend without wincing. The first was Caligus Winterscale. That's right, the head of House Winterscale himself. Used to come by here often. Impressive guy, true. True, whenever he and his officers came through the door, the locals will find themselves a hole to hide in. Drinks weren't the only thing his lordship like knocking back. If someone so much as looked at him funny, he'd paint the walls red. The amasec warms your throat pleasantly. You can make out a hint of spice, the flavour of an oak barrel, and a distinct earthly aroma. You feel a little more at peace, and you reach the bottom of the glass sooner than you'd like. What is this place? Ah, you're in the oldest watering hole in Footfall, sir. The Adeptus Amasecus. It's the only Adeptus one can find in Footfall. She laughs hoarsely. I'm Octaviana. I serve drinks, lend an ear, and if it comes down to it, quite the rowdy ones. She sizes up you carefully. Folks usually come to the Amasecus for either pleasure or business. Might I ask what's brought you here? I was just curious about this place. Well, it sure is nice to know that this dive piques the interest of people other than thugs and boozers. Then again, the Amasecus is like a grox. The outside's horrible to look at, but the insides are remarkably useful if you know what you're doing. Octaviana leans forward. Sitting at this bar often puts folks in a talkative mood, and I don't see anybody paying me to keep quiet. Visits from eminent individuals like yourself boost the status of my establishment, so I can repay you by sharing what I've overheard. Some of it might help you out in your dealings. No doubt you've picked up a lot of local knowledge working in a place like this. Do you know anything about the Anvers gang? She gives you a searching look, then answers in a lowered voice. Maybe. Maybe I do know something. Let's not shout about it to the whole bar, alright? I'll be here long after you walk out of this bar. And the Anvers respect no agreements, laws, or other gangs. You look at them the wrong way, and you're dead. Anyway, to the point. Those Anvers are scum among scum. The most unhinged goons you can find on Footfall. And even other unhinged goons want nothing to do with them. They have no hierarchy, no territory, nothing. Only a nameless leader, who most of the Anvers haven't seen once. This leader sends them leaflets with inspiring messages. Followers are recruited by other followers. The lead started to bring them into line. It's like this, you clear out one group, and in the meantime 5 more spring up elsewhere. Like I said, no one knows who their leader is or where this leader operates from. But here's what I've noticed. The most recent Anvil leaflets, the ones so fresh you could smell the ink off them, always show up in the same area on the big slum asteroid. Let me show you where it is real quick. She uses drops of liquor to draw a basic map right on the bar. Right around here. I'm positive they're printing a little poem somewhere in this area. Odd name. The Adeptus Amosecus. Not very reverent. Octaviana chuckles. What makes you say that? Do you know where you're standing? On the decks of the Martyr's Endurance. A sacred vessel that once belonged to the Adeptus Administratum. 100 years ago, the bureaucrats sent a mission here to establish a department. Set up some kind of record keeping. Overall footfall. Make everything here follow a billion laws to the letter. As you can see, it was the Martyr's Endurance and its inhabitants that got overhauled in the end. I don't know what happened to them. But locals like to come here to make deals and count their money like before. In this temple of the Imperium, in this temple of the Imperium's accountants. Over there, you can see even the sun's been preserved, partially. Great place. The new name fits perfectly. You like it? I'm flattered. It's not often that we get important visitors here. It's even less so that they really appreciate the place. Give me something strong. Octaviana shows you an empty bottle and makes a helpless gesture. So, sir. This was the last bottle of that year. What can I say? We're all feeling the brunt of Footfall shipment problems. So how are things here on Footfall? I haven't been to our station in a while, have you, sir? As per usual, there's never a dull moment. Either someone's going to be shot somewhere in the square, or some rich guy's going on a safari to hunt commoners in his shadow quarters. Sure, the leash makes sure that the local shenanigans don't get in the way of business on the station. But what happens on the outskirts adds a little spice to our lives. We make do, but the real trouble is, with every passing day, it gets harder to find grub. I know that some horrors are happening in the void outside Furibundus, that not all ships are making it here. And the leisure's old patrons don't seem to be in a hurry to help. Like, it's taking a toll on Vladame's authority, and if his authority wobbles too hard, he'll have plenty of people lining up to take his place. Okay, so give me the latest. This one might interest you. I heard a tale I heard from a tipsy void board from a cargo barge. They exited the warp halfway between Furibundus and the Avarice system, and came upon a shuttle wreck adrift. The shuttle was registered to the Inevitable Triumph, a merchant ship that disappeared decades ago. She was bound for Footfall, a cargo holds brimming with valuable goods, but she never made it. If anything at all survived the shipwreck, it could be quite the lucky find. Here's another tidbit for you. Some poor sod was here bawling about how his crew tossed out a whole shipment of cargo along with the trash. It was his fault somehow. He had the fact, and once they docked at Footfall, he immediately went on the run. No surprise there. Had they discovered his blunder, he would have been executed. I don't know what sort of cargo it was, but the ship served on unusually goods between Footfall and Winterscale's realm. She passes 100 Dreams Crossland and Langren's Belt. If you happen by that area, I wouldn't look for whatever that idiot chucked overboard. That'll do for now. I'll be going. Octaviana bows her head slightly. Until next time, sir. So, to everyone watching, this is a good place to leave it. So, that will do for now. And until next time.